up, JK Clan? It's your girl Jan Curry back with another video. But before we get started, go click that post notifications bell, give it a ring so you know when I'll be posting. Okay. So I did a little survey thing and like asked people like what I should do. I had like little suggestions out there, you know, just to help people out. I had a Q&A. I'd sing, like do singing covers. I had like challenges, I had like, you know, story times, all this. Well, story time won. So I guess I'll have to do a story time. So sorry, this is like my favorite sucker. Okay. Today I will be kind of doing not a real serious story time, but you know, something that definitely may touch different people in another way. So today will be my racism story. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I am mixed. My dad is black and my mom's white, just like that, 50-50. Just a little background, they've been together since they were 15. They were born in 1974, so when they were together, you know, stuff was still kind of rocky between blacks and whites and like interracial dating. And my dad actually experienced like a lot of racism from like my great-great-great-grandma, no, my great-great-grandma, because they had to live with her and all that stuff, so you know. They actually had like a really tough fight early in their relationship, and then they had a kid at 17, so that was even more like difficult, but they made it and they made me. Oh, okay. So basically one day, me, my mom, and my little big brother, call him little big brother because he's my little brother by age, but he's bigger than me. So we were all in Walmart grocery shopping, and yes, I was in Walmart, and I don't care because I'm far from poor with your stereotypical butt. So we were in Walmart, and I had to like go, I think I had to like go to customer service or something, and so it was in like the back of the store. And so I was in customer service, and if you've been to Walmart, you know, like most of the time it's like by the bathroom. So I was in customer service or something, and I was just like waiting, and I was walking out, and this white lady came out of the bathroom. And I'm not being like, she's white, so I'm sorry if I'm rubbing someone a different way. I can't just say a lady, like I've got to be specific, and I'm half white, half black, so I'm obviously not racist. I'm for everything, everyone, so so yeah, this white lady came out, and she was older, you know, like maybe 70s, you know, she was older. So and I was like, excuse me, because I was walking past her, and she said, gosh, this is like terrible. She said, she basically called me a filthy piece of trash. And you literally don't even know what to do. Like, I just stood there and I was like, so I said excuse me to this lady, and she said, ugh, filthy piece of trash, and like shriveled her way on somewhere like a little raisin. So I was like, what? And at first I was like, I don't even know what I was like I was tripping. I was like, did she just say that? But then again, I was like, maybe I heard her wrong, or maybe she was like, I didn't know. But then I finally put it together, like, this lady just said that because of my race. And so she knows that she must have known I was mixed because she saw my mom was white. And I just started like busting out crying because it was just terrible. Like, how could you say that to someone? Like, a person who said excuse me, who has manners. Like, I'm not just some rude like, I was nice, and she doesn't even know me, and she said that. And so I basically was crying, like, I was like, what's wrong? And I told her, and she was like, you know how moms are. She was like, is she still in the store? Okay, let's go find her. And she was like, what she look like? She got a cane? I'll beat her with the cane. I was like, oh god. Oh lord. So I mean, it's funny looking back at it now, but it wasn't funny then. So, and I was like bothered by that for like a month straight for some reason, because I feel like that's like I've had more racial encounters since then, but that was like the first big one. It was like obvious for my race, and I was like, you know, and I've always had problems with races. Like, if I want to hang out with my black friends, I get called ghetto. If I want to hang out with my white friends, I get called prissy and stuck up. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, which I'm not, but that is very stereotypical. You're basically stereotyping me because people have this image about the black community that we're all criminals and just ghetto, poor, can't get a job, baby mamas, welfare, food stamps. And then people have this image about white people where they're, you know, just stiff, iron clothes, money, straight hair, you know, and just, you know, think they're better than people, which they're not, and neither are black people. So if you ever said that to someone, please don't say it again, because it really hurts and it sticks with them, especially a mixed person, because we already feel drawn between the two until you find out who you really are. And I feel like I'm still like trying to find who I am, because I'm still really young. So, but that can mess with and like send them through identity crisis, because they literally don't know where they belong, like don't know where they can have like a safe fall into, because there aren't that many mixed people. Like, there's really not, like actually mixed, not light skin, but actually mixed, there's not that many. So we don't really know where to fall into. And then with people's comments saying like the groups they hang out with, they just feel stuck and just choked and attacked either way. And it's a really bad way to live, and it bothers me still to this day, but I just don't let it bother me as much and like send me through the I don't know where I fit in. But it's still like a thought in the back of my head, like I really don't know where I fit in. Like, it's still a problem, like not as big as problem, but people still say it, like, you know, I'll be over here or over there, and I'll come back over here and they'll have a problem because I was over there. And it's just like, God help me. So yeah, and this just isn't a video for mixed people. This is for white people, this is for black people, this is for Hispanics, this is for Africans, this is for Indians, like Native Americans, you know, Asians. And you know, it's just very like for example, people like to do like this and stuff for jokes, but you don't know if they're Asian or Chinese or Vietnamese. They might really have like an insecurity about their eyes because they live in America, and you know, we have different outside appearances. They might really become self-conscious because you think it's funny and want to share your opinion out loud. I became self-conscious because people want to share their opinion out loud about what people I was hanging out with. So at some point you need to just say, look, I am me, you are you. You have your opinions, I have mine. You have your thoughts, I have mine. And you can't let those thoughts mix. You can't let those opinions mix, and you can't let them factor into being in the jar of facts, because they are not facts. You are who you are. You're not a stereotypical black person. You're not a stereotypical white person. You're not a stereotypical Asian person, you know, like who works in the nail store. Like, you're not. You can be whoever you want to be. And yeah, I sound like I'm like from a freaking counselor's office, but it's true. Like, you know, this is coming like straight, like I'm being so serious. And it's really just something that still happens, unfortunately, like racism. Like, even when you guys do that, that is racism, discrimination, making fun of. It's just like, you know, back in the olden days when they made those shows with the black face paint. That's discrimination and racism. I don't care if it's for entertainment. I don't care if you think it's funny, because it's not to some people. And you know, it's just something that still happens to this day, unfortunately. Like, yes, we don't live to where we are getting different water fountains and things, but people still have their opinions on things. People come from different times, which I feel like that's what that lady was. She was from like the 1950s, because like I said, she was older, 1940s, 30s, something like that, because she might have still had that mindset of, ugh, black people, or ugh, Hispanics, or ugh, like everybody different from white, you know? And I feel like that's what it is. And I'm not giving her an excuse, because there's never an excuse for discrimination or racism. There's just not. But unfortunately, we came from a time like that, and unfortunately, we live in a time like that. Like, there have been more police shootings, and, you know, innocent black people. Like, like someone's birthday just passed. Like Trey, like I feel like that was his name, Trey something, and he was about to be like 25 or something, like he was killed. And that's just a shame. Like, it still happens. So people saying that, you know, black people or white people, even for that matter, or people of color anyways, are free, we're really not. You know, some white people aren't free because they're not free from that state of mind of the different levels of people with different skin color. We're all people. It doesn't matter what skin color. And some black people aren't free because we're still being discriminated in different ways. You guys just might not see, but that's why, like, if you personally know me, I'm friends with everyone. Like, I get in with the crowd, you know, because I just am a people person, and it's okay if you're not, but just please, 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 please do not discriminate. Do not be rude. Do not, just don't do that, because it can really, like, mess with someone. And let's rise up, like, for real, like, not on no cheesy stuff. Let's for real rise up, because I'm sick of living in a society like that. I'm sick of being looked at by an old white person automatically being, like, almost ashamed, which I know that sounds wrong, but, like, almost being ashamed, like, dang it, she knows I'm mixed, oh Lord, I wonder what she's thinking. Like, I shouldn't have to think that way, okay? The world is hard enough, and I do not need it to be filled with your opinions, you know? So let's just all live and just try to make the world as best as you can. Like, so yeah, that's basically what I had to say about the whole thing. And that's my first racism story. So that ends my story time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I touched you. Like, leave your opinions and stuff in the comments, and I will respond, you know, maybe make a part 2, just talking, not necessarily about, you know, my story time or whatever, but we can just talk, you know, let me know what you want to see next. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up, leave comments below, and don't forget to turn on my post notifications, give it a ring so you know when I'll be posting. So yeah, I will try to be posting 2 to 3 times a week, so just hit me up and let me know what you want to see. So yeah, I also have the shout outs from last video, because I told everyone, like, if you commented, you can get a shout out. So I will be putting the shout outs. Okay, so today's shout outs are to Darius, who is a friend of mine personally, and I miss you so much, Darius, if you're watching this. His Instagram is Genie_Grant, and I will have it. I don't believe he has a Snapchat because of his phone or whatever. So then next is Janasia, and hers is get.like_Nasia. And then she has another one, Drizzy's Spizzy_. And that'll be down there too. It might be on this clip. I might put it in just like the little thing like in the description. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I reached one of you, and just, even if I didn't reach you, okay, I still hope I entertained you and didn't just nobble your ear off and get on your nerves. But yeah, bye!